Hey guys, Ivan here at ivanmana.com. In this video, I want to show you the quickest way to make money online with ClickBank. Now, this is a method I use myself whenever I'm feeling a little bit lazy and I don't want to create a landing page, thank you page, autoresponder sequence, integrate everything, all that fun stuff. Or when I want to test an offer and see how well it can do and what the potential is before I actually invest my time and do all that, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to do everything here step by step. Watch behind my shoulder. Everything is gonna be recorded live for you to see as we build this out together. Now, before we do get into it, guys, make sure to hit like and subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so you get notified when I release new videos just like this. That being said, let's get straight into it. The first thing we have to do is obviously select a ClickBank product. Now, I assume you already have a ClickBank account. If not, head over to clickbank.com, fill in the information. This is one of the easiest networks to get into, if not the easiest. They really don't, there's no like affiliate check. You just fill in the details and you get access to the account. I believe it's right away. So sign up, ClickBank, enter your details, log in, and you should see a page that looks like this. Now we're gonna head over into Marketplace and we're gonna select a product. So what we can do is you can select an option here from the left-hand side. You can choose what category you want, or if you wanna see the most popular offers, you just click this little magnifying glass and it sorts by popularity. Otherwise, now recently known as rank. It's no longer popularity, from high to low. So you can pick these offers. What I like to do, guys, is I like to pick an offer with a higher average payout. So either this number or this number, which is the initial payout. So this is the average, including upsells, downsells, and this is the initial payout, okay? So I like to select offers that are priced a little bit higher. So we're just gonna look for something, you know, if you watch my other videos on my channel at Ivan Mana, I cover, you know, we promote a bunch of these products already. I don't think we promoted Synapse XT, so we can go ahead and try this one. The average payout is 135, and I'm pretty sure they allow promotion on our traffic source, which you guessed it is gonna be Microsoft Ads for reasons discussed a bit later. But what you wanna do just to double check before you select an offer is head over to the affiliate page and just make sure that you are allowed to promote it where we're going to be, which is Microsoft Ads or Bing Ads. Okay, so just go through this. So it says you must never use before and after images. You can't create a website saying that you are Synapse XT, so things like that. Now, I went on Bing.com, I saw a bunch of people were promoting this, so I believe it should be fine. But you want to read through this and just make sure that, you know, like you can bid on certain keywords. Sometimes they don't allow you to bid on certain keywords, like in this case, Synapse XT, so we cannot bid on that. But we can bid on things related to this. For example, this is, I believe, a hearing product. So we can say like, hey, want to hear better, right? Keywords like improve hearing, better hearing, things like that, okay? So this is going to be our product, Synapse XT. If we click on this page just to see what it is, the natural way to supercharge and maintain a healthy brain, okay? So the easiest, the quickest way to promote this product now, guys, is to direct link. And we're gonna do that with Microsoft Ads. It's a traffic network. I'm sure you guys are familiar. I've been using it for 4 years. This network is the friendliest when it comes to direct linking, okay? So if you try this on Google, on Facebook, on a few different other paid ad networks, well, these are the biggest ones, they usually give you trouble. Microsoft Ads, not so much. So head over to ads.microsoft.com and just sign up, okay? So create an account. If you don't have one, you will have to sign up. Now, of course, create an account, pretty simple, fill in the blanks. Now, sometimes they do give you guys a credit right off the bat. Sometimes they don't. I keep trying to find the page that gives you credit, and every time the URL changes. So what I would suggest you do, the foolproof way to get this to work, is to sign up, create an account, and then contact support and tell them, hey, I'm first here, can you guys give me credit, okay? And I don't remember a case when they said no. Literally with everyone I worked with reading through all the comments, they always say yes, okay? So just do that, sign up, and you should get a credit. That's like a foolproof way. It's like 50, 100, or even 150 bucks credit. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna sign up for a Microsoft Ads account, okay? Sign up now. I already have an account right here, and we're gonna create a campaign. Now, before we create a campaign, guys, we cannot just take this affiliate link, okay? So if we click promote, and you know, we can select which page. Let's suppose we want to do the default page. You cannot just take this URL and put it in Microsoft Ads. It's going to get disapproved for several reasons. One is it just looks horrible. Bing Ads just not going to approve it just because it kind of looks crappy. But the main reason why it's not going to be approved is because there's going to be a URL mismatch, which means you add this link, but this isn't the final URL, right? So if you copy this link, when you're promoting on Microsoft, they're asking for this thing called final URL. So when you're promoting it, we click enter. Look, that's not the final URL. The final URL is Synapse XT. Okay, that's the final URL. But we can't use this as the final URL because then we're not going to get credit for the sale. You can't use this either. Okay, point. This is important, guys. Some of you guys take this link and you're saying, okay, well, it says hop my name, I'm going to get credit. No, you will not. Try it. If you just use this URL without the actual affiliate link, you're not going to get credit. So it has to redirect through it. So the solution that I found for this to work is something called ClickMagic, which is a third-party tracking system. If you head over to go.ivanmana.com/ClickMagic, it is my affiliate link for ClickMagic. You guys get a 14-day free trial. I've been using these guys for 4 years, though. I have 60 plus YouTube videos. Check out my playlist. Any questions you guys have, feel free to ask me. But this is the system we're going to use, okay? And I'm going to show you how to quickly set up a tracking link and how to get this to work, because this is how you will be able to promote these products, to direct link them without getting in trouble with Microsoft Ads while getting credit, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and quickly log into our account, and then I will see you on the other side.
A few moments later.
All right, so once you log in or sign up, welcome guys to ClickMagic. You will see kind of all your stats at a glance. So what we're going to want to do is go to links. So if we're direct linking, links is the way to go. If you watch my other videos, we use campaigns, which is super awesome. But you have to have your own page, okay? So we're just doing the very quick, speedy method. So we're just gonna go with links for now. And what we're gonna do here is simply create a new link, okay? So we're gonna click on create new link. Let's go back to our affiliate link right here. Now we can go ahead and copy it, or just click here. We can close out of that page. We can come here and we can paste it right here, okay? So we're pasting this link as the URL. For the link name, we can specify that this is Synapse XT. And then over here, you don't need a custom domain, okay? So you can just use the default tracking link, which is clkmg.com/onboarding. Nobody's gonna see this link for Microsoft Ads, okay? At least for Microsoft Ads, the way we're gonna set this up, the way I'm gonna show you, nobody's gonna see this, okay? Next, we have to enter a link slug. So this is, again, for your reference, we're gonna say Synapse XT. It doesn't matter, nobody sees this. We'll click create link, and boom, there you go. So we just created our tracking link. So the beauty of this is that we can add the final URL as this here, but in a place called tracking template, which we'll get to in a second, we're gonna add this link. And so this is how you'll be able to just flat out direct link. Now, the other main benefit of ClickMagic is that you can actually track. So you will be able to see how many sales you get, how many clicks you get, from which keywords, ad groups, ads, okay? So really important. So what I advise you to do, guys, is to check out my video. I'll put it in the description, and there's gonna be a little circle swoop in from up above. It's very important for you guys to take a look on how to set up sales tracking between ClickMagic and ClickBank, okay? Definitely check it out so you can track sales, okay? You will be able to do this, and this will all work without it. But if you want to actually see, well, what led to my conversions, you definitely have to check that video out, okay? But that being said, we have this link here ready. So let's head back over into Microsoft Ads and let's create a new campaign. So we're going to click on create campaign over here, and we're just going to fill in the blanks. So we're going to click on visits to my website here. We don't have conversion tracking set up, nothing. Microsoft has horrible integration with all affiliate networks, so there's definitely going to be no conversions. You have to use ClickMagic for this reason. Otherwise, you just won't be able to tell what works, what doesn't. So we're going to select search ads. If you want to try audience ads, this is like native ads with Microsoft Ads. Check out my video. I'll put it, there's going to be a little swooping circle and in the description. But we're going to go with search ads, and we're just going to fill in the blanks. So campaign name, let's say Synapse XT. Individual budget. Again, you guys are asking me how much should I spend. The more you spend, the more data you get right away. You can do 20. You can do, I think the minimum with Microsoft is $1 a day, or is that Google? Okay, so it could be $1 a day. The more you spend, the more data you get. So we can do 20, but whatever you're comfortable with. That being said, guys, make sure you do have a steady source of income. Don't spend your last $20 that you have on this, okay? This isn't something that you can spend and you're gonna instantly get 100. This is gonna take a lot of testing, a lot of experimentation, okay? So just so you know, we're gonna put 20. For the location, I like to select tier 1 countries always for starters, okay? So I'm gonna say Australia. Gonna click target. Let's click United States. I typed in United States actually by mistake last time. Just gonna make sure I say one thing but type another. Did it not register? There you go. Okay, so it's lagging a little bit. We're gonna select Canada. We're gonna select enter. Lagging a little bit again. We're gonna type in New Zealand. We're gonna click enter. We're gonna target. And lastly, how could we forget? United Kingdom. and we're gonna click target. Perfect. So we have the old tier 1 countries. You could add some other English speaking countries. I believe Ireland, right? They speak English, and South Africa. I know they speak English. So you can add those two as well if you want. They are pretty good traffic sources. I usually go with just these though for now. And then you want to deselect this second option. You want to only target people in these locations, not people searching for like, hey, hearing aids in the United States. You don't, and they're living somewhere else, right? You don't want that. So we're going to leave it at English. This is the language that, it's not going to translate your language, but it's going to show your ads to people with that interface. And now we have to enter our website URL. So the website is not this, okay? This is what we're going to use to get credit for the sales. What we will use is we're going to use this. So this is the final URL right here, synapsext.com. Now, a word of caution, guys. Sometimes you'll have something else here, like it'll say, natural way, for example, and then it'll have the link. Don't just take this URL in this case. Test it. Sometimes this is going to work, but if you copy, but sometimes it won't. So you have to copy the whole thing up to your affiliate link. You can copy this if you want to. It doesn't really matter. But if you want to make it look nice and clean, take this thing right here. Like test it is what I'm saying. Because sometimes you'll have these subdirectories. And sometimes the URL will not open without them, okay? So always test, make sure that if it does have something like that, you test it and make sure. If it works just without it, like Synapse XT, we're gonna control that, we're gonna paste it here. Great, okay? This works, perfect. So this is gonna be our final URL. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. Let's go back into, Microsoft Ads, and let's paste the URL here. Now we can let Microsoft do the testing for us and figure out some relevant keywords. This is a very quick, speedy way of doing it, so we can just do everything. I think from over here we can find some options, but if you do have some extra time, head over to Tools and click on Keyword Planner, and now it's in beta. Again, it wasn't in beta recently. Keyword Planner, you can play around with keywords, but this usually does a good enough job for us to get started. Now, Synapse XT, we cannot use this keyword, Synapse X, Synapse XT. They said that in the affiliate terms, so do it at your own risk, right? But it clearly says that you can't. So if you want to do it, just note that you're going against the terms. And then over here, let's just test. I believe, is this a tinnitus solution? Because over here in Microsoft Ads, they're saying, tinnitus treatment, tinnitus solution. So I just want to make sure. I believe it is, just because it says hearing health, but it doesn't say anything about tinnitus, okay? So what we can do is, for example, hearing health. So let's try, instead of that, let's remove the website and let's try, let's say improve hearing health. So not necessarily tonight, like it's not that you have issues, it's that I guess you want to improve your hearing. Although one of the things we could test is, I'm assuming this is going to help people that have issues hearing. So we could probably do that too. So Bluetooth hearing aids, Vitamin World, free hearing test, low cost hearing aids. So this is worth testing, like hearing aids. If someone's searching for hearing aids, do you want to take them to this site? Because it's not aids, it's pills, something worth testing. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm not liking any of these guys. Let's do this. Let's do improve hearing. Let's do that. And let's find and see we have what options we have. Hearing aids. No, that's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for hearing aids. Okay, you know what? Screw this, guys. Let's head over into Keyword Planner. I was trying to make this as short as possible, but we might end up just having to use this because I'm not like hearing aids. That's not what we're looking for. Hearing devices, not at all. We're not looking for hearing devices. We're looking for. Let's try how to improve hearing. Let's try that. And let's see. Yeah, no, it keeps giving us low cost hearing aids. Okay. So over here under the keyword planner, this is going to be better. So let's type in how to improve hearing and we can type enter. And for location, I like to expand the location a little bit. So I'm going to type in Canada as well. And we're going to target Canada, the United States, and then we're going to target maybe just Australia. You don't have to select all the countries, but I'm just trying to get a more accurate feel, because if we just select Canada, for example, US has 20 times as many people as Canada, so we're going to think that something has a really low search volume when it actually doesn't. So I clicked search, and here, let's look at these. So these keywords I like, right? Now, improve hearing ability, for example, this is good. It doesn't have a lot of monthly searches, but that's okay because it adds up, right? We're going to add a bunch of different, we're going to add a bunch of them. So if we go to add group suggestions, if we go over here, let's see if we can type in improve hearing ability and see if we get, so we don't have to kind of copy paste. We can just literally just like drag and drop basically. Yeah, not seeing anything here really. Okay, so that's unfortunate. So for this case, this isn't really useful for us. So we'll just have to resort to this. So natural ways to improve hearing. Let's see, these are, yeah. So this is everything that's contained in this add group. So what we could end up doing is we can add this to like our list, right? I'm just trying to go through here and just make sure that everything we have is good here. Eardrops, not really eardrops. We're not looking for that. Let's go back here. So improve hearing ability, natural ways, help, improving hearing, ear exercises to improve hearing, ways improve hearing loss. Yeah, so like all these keywords I like, ear exercises to improve hearing. Let's see if one more time, I'm gonna try to type that in here. No, okay, yeah, so we'll just have to go through this. So improve hearing skills, improve your hearing, improve my hearing loss, increase how to enhance your hearing. And then you would actually just do this, right? So you would just keep going through and find relevant keywords. So help your hearing. Now, ideally what you want to go for is keywords with 3 or more words in it, okay? So increase hearing ability, improve hearing. You can use things like hearing exercises, but this is a bit broad and you might get really irrelevant terms. So I don't really like to use that. Restore your hearing naturally. I mean, I believe they have like organic, in this pill, they have like all natural ingredients. Yeah, hibiscus, so these are natural ingredients, I believe. So it is natural. And then what you do, once you do that, is you can add keywords to estimates. You can save it to an account, but we don't have the campaign set up just yet. So we can't really do that yet. What you could do also is you can just kind of add one keyword here, right? And then just save it. But what I like to do is now that we've added this, we don't want to do that. We can export all. So this is just as an example, right? We'll click export or export. We're gonna go over here and then we can just copy and paste from our Excel. But like I said, alternatively, you can save it to my account and it's gonna automatically add it into your campaign. You can do that. But I'm just trying to go from top to bottom, kind of filling in all the blanks. So here are the keywords. So we can now here go ahead and copy these. Let's go back in here. Now this keyword research, guys, you can't escape it. No matter what method you use, you still have to do keyword research. So it's not like, this method actually takes a lot of time. It's any method you use with Bing will involve keyword research. So regardless, this part will always take the most amount of your time. So this is, let's call this ad group, for example, improve hearing, okay? And then what we can do is you can add a new ad group for a different idea or something else. So over here, this is hearing, but they also support your hearing, memory, and focus. So let's see if there's anything else. Supercharge a healthy brain. Okay, so maintain, we can maybe say, let's go back here. I want to go back to search. And over here, we're going to say, okay, let's say maintain healthy brain, because I don't want to say improve brain. That doesn't make sense. So we'll say get suggestions and ways maintain healthy brain. So that looks pretty cool. Okay, now if we go to health, keyword suggestions, you guys are going to do the same thing. Okay, so it's the same keyword research regardless of what method you use. What keeps your brain healthy? You could test it. Things keep your brain healthy. Maintain brain health. Okay, and then you would just go through this: maintain your brain, healthy your brain. Yeah. This doesn't have a lot of searches, guys, but like I said, it adds up once you start adding a lot of these keywords, okay? So brain health tips, maybe you can do that. Keep your brain healthy, good brain health, healthy, good brain, okay? So for example, we're gonna add this to estimates, and now we have this. Now we do have to remove this, so we can duplicate it, or you can just export everything and then copy those. But what we can do here is we can delete these, and that way we can export all. Unfortunately, they don't allow you to, Microsoft doesn't allow you to just export specific parts. They just export everything, which kind of sucks, but let's try it again. There you go. So we're gonna do that, and now we're gonna do the same thing with these keywords. So what maintains, we're gonna copy that, Control C. Let's go back here. Let's go into our account, and then over here, we're gonna add a new ad group. And this is going to be for the brain, right? Maintain brain health is what we're going to call it. Now you can keep going, guys. Again, this part is there no matter what method you choose. You can add more ad groups for more kind of facets of what these guys do, like for more areas of what they sell. Like in this case, clear thinking and hearing. So how to clear your thinking, whatever. Or you can add more keywords, which you probably should because there's not a lot of search volume, okay? So go back in there, add a few more keywords, even though these are okay because they're broad, right? So keep in mind, your search is going to be much higher. It's not going to be the 10. It's going to be much higher because these are broad. But you just want to go through it and just make sure that what you have is good, okay? So we're going to click save and go to next step. And now this is where we create our ads, okay? So this is where the magic happens between ClickMagick and ClickBank, where we add the URL. So let's create our ad for improve hearing ad group, okay? So we're gonna be making an ad for people that are typing in improve my hearing, how to improve my hearing, natural ways to improve hearing, okay? So the first part it's asking for is the final URL. We're gonna go back to this final URL website. We're gonna copy it. We're gonna paste it here. Now what I like to do is I like to capitalize. With Microsoft Ads, you can do this. With Google, you can. So take advantage. So I just capitalized the S and the XT, and there, look, it's capped, and it just gets a little bit more attention. Every little thing you can do like that, do it, okay? Now, in the title part 1, guys, I have, you probably already memorized this. This is my kind of formula, my template for part 1. I like to add the actual keyword. So what is the user typing in? Let's add that. So people are typing in how to improve hearing ability. We can say improve your hearing now or right now. That fits, okay? Improve your hearing right now. And yes, we should do it with a capital title case. I like title case, just makes it stand out a little bit more. And then title part 2, I like to include a call to action, okay? So in this case, we're direct linking here. So we could say, get Synapse XT right now, get Synapse XT. With Microsoft Ads, you can say click here. With Google, you cannot, okay? So we can say click here to learn how, for example, okay? So improve your hearing right now, click here to learn how. Title part 3 is optional. It's not gonna always show up. So it's not something you wanna spend too much time on or split test, but we can say, for example, 100% all natural. And now sometimes this will show up. For these parts here, you can add things like, for example, improve hearing. Yeah, that's enough space. It's 15 characters, I believe. I haven't used these in a while. It's 15 characters each, but they also add some stuff at the end, like Synapse XT, improve hearing. So if your URL doesn't match the content that you're doing, like in this case, Synapse XT, people are saying, what is Synapse XT? Improve hearing will make sense, okay? So that's when you kind of want to add it. And we're gonna head over to add text 1. But that's why that's when you use your landing page and you buy a domain that has relevance to what you're doing, like hearingaids.com, for example, or not hearing aids, but hearingsolution.com, right? And then you don't really have to use this. But let's go to add text. So now we want to say something. So we can copy something here, something that's going to make sense and that's going to let people know what this is. So we can copy this part and just play around with that. So add text 1. Add text 2 is not seen, or sometimes it doesn't show up, but add text 1 does, okay? So Synapse XT. Do we want to say Synapse XT? We can, just because people don't know what it is, so it might not make sense. Brings together 8 powerful ingredients. Let's just remove that and see if it makes sense, because we are out of characters. 8 powerful ingredients to support your brain and hearing health. There you go, okay? And then we want to do title case as well. You don't have to do it, but I just find that it draws a little bit more attention. Support your brain and hearing health. Synapse XT brings together 8 powerful ingredients to support your brain and hearing health. Okay, so for people that don't know what this is, it kind of tells them that, hey, there's 8 powerful ingredients here. Let me learn more what those ingredients are. And then this is a ClickBank product. ClickBank products come in with a 100% money back guarantee for 60 days at least. But we don't, 30-day supply, but I don't know if we want to say that yet. Or we could say, try it now for 100%, try now for 100%. 60-day money back guarantee. Okay, like I said, this part isn't always shown, so kind of we're just adding some extra stuff there, but this is the most important thing. This and these two are these 2 headlines, okay? And that is pretty much it. Now, the most important thing actually is the tracking template link. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna copy that, we're gonna come back here, we're gonna add it here. Now guys, you can add additional stuff to it. This is where the tracking comes in, okay? So this is how you do it just to have your ad set up and to start running quickly. You have to set up tracking. Check out my videos. I'll show you the video on how to use tracking tokens, okay? So see that video. That way you can determine which keyword, which ad group, which query string, what did the people type in exactly that resulted in your sale. You're gonna see it all in ClickMagick, okay? You're gonna see everything. So if I go to old time, let's see if I have some clicks here. Yeah, so like Smart Money Secret. If I click here, you're gonna see, I don't have any clicks here. Yeah, it's gonna show you. if you go in here, it's going to show you under the sub ID stats, it'll show you, depending on what you set, what keyword, what ad groups, what ads, etc. converted, okay? Especially if you see sales, okay? If you set up the sales tracking, you're going to see the sales here. So extremely important. And that is pretty much it for this part. So we can click save and create another, and it just creates a duplicate of this. And what we can do here is we can make another ad variation with a question. So we can say, want to improve your hearing? Question mark. Okay, so this one starts with a question mark, or ends with a question mark, or starts with a question. You don't want to change too many things at once, guys, just because that way you can test. You can see, hey, was it my title part 1 that converted better, or title part or the other ad that converted, right? If you change everything, you're not going to know which one of these resulted in the change. It could have been title part 3, could have been title part 2, could have been description if you change those. Okay, so change one thing at a time. I like to start by changing this one. After this, you can start testing this one, and after that, maybe description, okay? In no specific order, but I prefer to do test this first. So now that we've done that, make sure that the link is here. You can click on test and make sure that the page is there. It says landing page found. We're good to go. Let's click save. Now, a note, sometimes it's gonna say tracking call unsuccessful. If it says that, don't worry about it. As long as the landing page is found, okay? You wanna look for, make sure it says landing page found. If it is, it doesn't matter if it says tracking call unsuccessful, okay? So now that we've done that, what we can do is we can go ahead and copy this ad to all other ad groups, and we're gonna edit this. And now this is for brain health, okay? So instead of improve your hearing now, we can say maintain your brain health now. There you go, click here to learn how, brings a to support your brain and hearing. We can leave it at that, hearing health. That's fine. We'll click save, and then over here we can copy ad to all other ad groups. We can edit this, and we can say want to maintain your brain, I guess. Want to keep your brain. That sounds weird, right? Want to keep your brain healthy. Let's maybe, or does this fit how to? Sadly, no, by one. Okay, let's just do keep your brain healthy. Wait, how to, shoot, okay. Yeah, so keep your brain healthy, click here to learn how. Okay, so we can just do that like that. Obviously, you can take some more time, get creative with it. You're limited on characters, but that's like the only constraint. And there you go. So now we have 2 ad variations for each ad group, okay? We don't need sizing extensions. I do have a dedicated Microsoft Ads course, guys. Check it out at ivanmana.com/old-courses. If you want to learn how to do all these extensions, they just take up, your ad will take up more space, will make it more likely that someone will click on it, but you don't need it, okay? So we're gonna do that. We'll click save and go to next step. We're just gonna confirm the budget. You wanna select manual. When you're first starting out, don't set it, enhanced. You're gonna allow Microsoft to increase your bid, and you don't want that. You wanna have full control for starters. So improve hearing, here you can put use the numpad, let's say 25 cents for this. And 25 cents for that. And these are estimates, so it's not super accurate, but based on what we've seen with the keyword planner, it does look like this isn't enough. So maybe let's try 75 cents. Okay, that's a little bit better. So like I said, you should add more keywords, right? So you're estimated to get 1 to 4 monthly clicks, I guess. Like I said, add more keywords, okay? For this specific campaign, improve hearing and stuff like that, you're gonna need a lot more keywords to get a more search volume. But like I said, this isn't guaranteed. So run it, see how it goes if you want. And then if you're not getting enough clicks, then you can either increase your bid or add more keywords, okay? Or add more ad groups, okay? So these are the 3 ways you can do if you want to increase your impressions and clicks. You're not getting enough, okay? But it's better to underspend than to overspend. You don't want to add like a $5 bid and include every single keyword in the dictionary and then spend, $100 in 1 minute. You don't want to do that. So better safe than sorry. Start low and then slowly increase it, okay? But this is I'm just giving you the groundwork. So this is how you do it. Leave everything else as is. Click on save. And that is pretty much it, guys. You're going to start running this campaign. Here's our Synapse XT campaign. You can click on this campaign if you're unfamiliar with how to use Microsoft Ads. And here are your ads right here. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And here are the keywords. So if you want to go in there and just change things up, now we do have ad groups. So if you want to sort them out by the 2 ad groups that we have, they are right here. If you click on the improve hearing one, here are all your improve hearing keywords. So add more keywords to this, okay? Do the keyword research, add them up. If you want to change your bid, you can change it right there, right? Okay, up there. Or if you go back to the campaign and you go to ad group level, you can change it right here, right there, okay? And that is it, guys. This is by far the quickest way to make money online with ClickBank, is using this direct link method with Microsoft Ads. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos on how to make money online, how to promote affiliate products with Google Ads, Facebook ads, Quora ads, you name it. Guys, check out my channel. I have a bunch of content, very thorough, deep tutorials, basically free courses. Literally, they're basically free courses. Check them out on my channel at Ivan Mana. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.